Welcome to the Global English Guide podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Global English Guide podcast, your favorite place to learn English and talk better. I'm Alex, and I'm here with my amazing co-host, Mia. Hi, Mia. How are you today?
Hey, Alex. Hi, listeners. I'm doing great, but I had a funny moment yesterday that made me think about today's topic. I can't wait to tell you about it.
Alex. Oh, I love a good story. What happened? Share with us.
Okay, so I was talking to a friend at the park, and she asked me, "What's your favorite thing to do on weekends?" It was such an easy question, but my brain froze. I said, uh, um, I don't know, even though I love going for walks. By the time I remembered, she was already talking about something else. I felt so silly.
Oh no, Mia, I've been there. When your brain just stops working at the worst time. It's like your mind says, sorry, I'm on a break.
Exactly. And I kept thinking later, why couldn't I answer faster? I bet a lot of our listeners feel the same way, especially when speaking English, because it's not their first language.
For sure. Thinking fast and speaking fluently in English can be hard, but it's a skill you can learn. And that's what today's episode is all about: how to think fast and speak fluently in any conversation.
Yay! We're going to talk about why thinking fast is important and what makes it hard, and share easy tips to help you answer quickly and confidently in English, whether you're talking to a friend, at school, or even at work. And later, we'll have Lily's vocabulary section, where Lily will share 10 new words and phrases to help you sound more natural when you speak. So, make sure you listen until the end. You don't want to miss it. Let's get started, Alex.
Okay, Mia, let's talk about why thinking fast is so important when you speak. Why do you think it matters?
Well, thinking fast helps you keep the conversation going. Like with my friend at the park, if I had answered her question quickly, we could have talked more about weekends. But because I froze, the moment passed, and it felt a bit awkward.
That's a great point. When you think fast, you don't just keep the conversation flowing. You also sound more confident. People think, wow, this person knows what to say. I remember when I was learning English, I was so slow to answer, and my friends would sometimes look confused. But once I got faster, they listened to me more.
Yes, thinking fast makes you feel good too. It's like when you're playing a game. If you're quick, you feel like you're winning. And it's really important in situations like school or work. Imagine a teacher asks you a question, and you take too long to answer. It might look like you don't know the answer, even if you do.
So true. Thinking fast helps you show what you know and makes you feel proud. But it's not always easy, right? Let's talk about what makes it hard to think fast in English. What do you think, Mia?
I think the biggest thing is feeling nervous. When I'm nervous, my brain stops working. Like at the park, I got scared I'd say something wrong, so I couldn't think of anything to say.
I get that. For me, it's about finding the right words. Sometimes I know what I want to say in my language, but I can't find the English words fast enough. Like one time, someone asked me, "What's your favorite movie?" And I couldn't think of any movie names in English. I just said, I like movies.
Oh, that's funny. Another thing is overthinking. Sometimes I try to make the perfect sentence in my head before I speak, but then I take too long and the moment is gone.
Yes, overthinking is a big problem. And sometimes I get a mental block. My brain just freezes, like a computer that stops working. I know the answer, but I can't say it. It's so frustrating.
Totally. And for English learners, there's also the language barrier. English isn't our first language, so sometimes the words don't come as fast as we want. But the good news is, we can get better. Let's share some easy tips to help our listeners think fast and speak fluently.
Let's do it. First tip, stay calm. When you're nervous, your brain doesn't work well. So, if you feel scared, take a deep breath. Breathe in for 3 seconds, then out for 3 seconds. It helps you relax and think better.
I love that. Staying calm is so important. My next tip is to use simple words. Don't try to say big, fancy words. Just use easy ones you already know. Like if someone asks, "What's your favorite food?" You can say, "I like pizza. It's yummy." It's simple, but it works.
Great idea. Simple words make it easier to speak fast. Another tip is to use time fillers. If you need a moment to think, say something like, "That's a good question," or "Let me think." It gives you time to find your answer without awkward silence.
Yes, I use that all the time. Like yesterday at the park, I could have said, "Oh, good question. Let me think." And then said, "I love going for walks." Another tip is to practice common questions. Think about questions people often ask, like, "How are you?" or "What do you do?" and prepare your answers. That way, you're ready to answer fast.
Smart trick. Practicing common questions helps a lot. My next tip is to repeat or reword the question. If someone asks, "What's your favorite thing to do?" you can say, "My favorite thing to do? I like to read books." Repeating the question gives you a few seconds to think.
Oh, I'm going to try that. Another tip is to think in English. Sometimes we think in our first language and then try to translate. That takes too long. Try to think in English, even for simple things like, "I'm hungry" or "It's sunny today."
That's a great point. Thinking in English makes you faster. Another tip is to practice with a friend. Find someone to talk to in English, like a friend or family member, and have short conversations. The more you practice, the faster you'll get.
Yes, practicing with a friend is so fun. I also like to play a game called Word Chain. One person says a word, like dog, and the other person says a related word, like cat, then mouse, and so on. It helps you think fast without overthinking.
I love that game. And here's one more tip. Be okay with mistakes. If you say something wrong, don't worry. Just keep going. Mistakes are part of learning, and people will still understand you.
So true. We've shared so many tips today. Stay calm, use simple words, use time fillers, practice common questions, repeat the question, think in English, practice with a friend, play word games, and don't worry about mistakes. You can do this, listeners?
Yes, you can. And here's a fun challenge for you. Try answering a question quickly today. Ask a friend or family member to ask you a simple question like, "What's your favorite color?" And answer as fast as you can. Then tell us in the comments how it went. We'd love to hear your stories. So exciting. Now, let's move to Lily's vocabulary section, where Lily will share 10 new words and phrases to help you think fast and speak fluently. Let's go, Lily.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lily, and I'm here with 10 easy words and phrases from today's episode to help you think fast and speak fluently in English. Let's learn them together. Fluent, speaking a language very well without stopping a lot. Example, I want to speak English fluently one day. Nervous, feeling scared or worried. Example, I feel nervous when I speak in front of people. Freeze, to stop moving or thinking like you're stuck. Example, my brain freezes when someone asks me a question. Simple, easy, not hard. Example, I use simple words to speak faster. Practice, to do something many times to get better. Example, I practice English with my friend every day. Quickly, doing something fast. Example, I want to answer questions quickly in English. Calm, feeling relaxed, not worried. Example, I take a deep breath to feel calm before speaking. Mistake, something you do wrong. Example, it's okay to make a mistake when I speak English. Reword, to say something in a different way. Example, I reword the question to give myself time to think. Confident, feeling sure of yourself. Example, I feel confident when I speak fluently. That's all for today. Try using these words in your conversations this week. Back to you, Alex and Mia.
Thank you, Lily. Those words are so helpful for thinking fast and speaking fluently. I'm going to use reword today. It's such a smart trick.
Me too. I love the word fluent. That's my goal. And today, we learned so much. Stay calm, use simple words, practice common questions, think in English, and don't worry about mistakes. You've got this, listeners.
Yes, you do. Don't forget our challenge. Answer a question quickly today and tell us how it went in the comments. Or join the @Global English Guide on social media. We can't wait to see your videos.
Keep practicing, stay confident, and keep shining bright with your English. You're doing amazing, and we're so proud of you. See you in the next episode.